Hey everyone, today we're going to dive into a really powerful model for learning that comes from the Indian knowledge system, and it kind of challenges our whole idea of what it means to be knowledgeable. It's not just about what's in your head, but about how that knowledge completely transforms you. Let's get into it. So let me start by asking you a question. Just think about it for a second. Is knowledge something you just have stored in your brain, or is it really about what you do with that information out in the world? Well, the Indian knowledge system has this really cool, holistic take on it. It says that for learning to be real, to be complete, it can't just be an idea you hold on to. It actually has to reshape the way you think, the things you do, and even your inner attitude.
Okay, so this whole idea breaks down into three interconnected paths. We're going to start with the foundation, which is called Jnana, or the path of knowing.
So what exactly is jhana? Well, it's pretty much what we all think of when we hear the word knowledge. It's the wisdom, the facts, the understanding you get from reading books, from observing things, and just from thinking deeply. It's your theoretical base. You know, jhana helps you build that mental scaffolding. It's how you learn to tell right from wrong, think about the bigger picture, and understand the why behind things. But, and this is super important, on its own, it's not enough. It's incomplete. To make this super clear, let's follow a simple example all the way through. Imagine a student who's studying environmental science. They've read the textbooks, they get the data, and they understand that plastic pollution is really bad for the planet. That theoretical understanding, that right there is jnana. All right, so if jhana is all about knowing, the next logical step is doing, right? And that brings us to the second path, karma, where knowledge actually gets its hands dirty. Karma, in this context, is all about action. It's about putting what you know into practice. It's this idea that information is pretty meaningless until you translate it into real-world ethical and responsible actions. And what's so cool about this is that karma isn't just about random action. It's about doing your duty, really applying what you've learned, and using it to contribute something positive to society. Okay, so let's check back in with our environmental science student. They've got the knowledge, the jnana. Now what? Well, they start making changes. They stop using single-use plastics, they join a local beach cleanup, they tell their friends about it. Now they are practicing karma. So we have knowing, and we have doing. But there's a third, absolutely crucial piece to this puzzle. Bhakti, the path of dedication. This is the why behind it all. It's what fuels everything else. Bhakti is basically the engine. It's that deep, emotional connection, that sincerity you feel towards what you're learning and doing. And it's really important to get this. This isn't just about religious devotion. It's about a passionate, heartfelt commitment to a purpose. So what does bhakti look like in the real world? Well, it's that fire you feel for a subject. It's the respect you have for your teachers and mentors. It's about acting with integrity and dedication, even when no one's watching. And this is where our students' journey comes full circle. They're not just cleaning up the environment because they know it's the right thing to do. They're doing it with real sincerity, with a sense of responsibility, and out of a genuine love for nature. That inner drive, that's bhakti. So now we've got all three pieces of the puzzle, jhana, karma, and bhakti. Let's put them all together and see what the complete learner looks like. This table just lays it all out so perfectly. You've got jnana, the understanding. Our student learns about environmental science. Then there's karma, the application. They start reducing plastic and actively working to help. And finally, bhakti, the dedication. They do it with sincerity and a real sense of responsibility. It's a beautiful, complete cycle. And when you put these three together, something really powerful happens. You go beyond just being smart or being a doer. This kind of integrated education creates people who are truly wise, genuinely responsible, and deeply compassionate. Okay, I know what you might be thinking. This all sounds great, but it's an ancient idea. Is it still relevant today? And the answer is absolutely. In a world that often separates what we learn in a classroom from what we do in our lives, this model is more important than ever.
Just take a look at a modern field like engineering. It fits perfectly. First comes jnana. The students learn all the complex theories in class. Then comes karma. They go into a lab and build an actual real-world project based on that theory. But the truly great engineers, they have bhakti. They work with passion, with a strong sense of ethics and a deep commitment to creating something that's genuinely useful for people. See, it's the perfect blueprint.
So, at the end of the day, this isn't just some abstract theory. It's really a challenge for all of us. I want you to think about it. In your own life, whether it's your job, your studies, or a passion project, where can you bring together what you know, what you do, and why you do it? Because uniting those three things, that's the real key to learning that truly transforms you.